Hello friends, it's Reza. Welcome to channel Reza Blade, and today I am so excited to bring to you the new Mani by Me box from Maniology. This is my monthly review slash haul of said box, and this month's theme was about knitting or sweater knits or something along that theme. So I have a couple of manicures to show you. I've got a comparison of this green polish to the green polish they released in August box. And I've got all the swatches from the plates and a little review on the freebie that came, or the little extra that came with this new box, which is pineapple shea butter body cream, and it is so awesome. If you like the pineapple candies that they send us in our boxes and packages when it's not 100 degrees out in the mailroom, then I think you'll like this. My apologies or commiseration with anybody who's allergic to pineapple or its component chemicals. That is really sad, because this pineapple stuff smells so good. Alright guys, so let me get started, but before I get started I want to remind you to like the video if you like it. That really helps me out. Also, please subscribe, join me. I do at least one of these every week, the Mani box monthly usually, but all sorts of reviews on plates and polishes and things, and you guys are kind of asking me to do a few more tutorials, so I'm sticking those in here every now and then. So please subscribe, and also I would love to hear your comments, your reaction to the box, your reaction to my manicures, etc., etc. So let's move on with that. I'm going to take the box out of my frame and straighten up my frame just a bit. And then here, forgive my ring light once again. I want that softbox and a little more standard light. So I'm bringing out the polishes to show you. This one they're describing as a copper, and it does look a little bit coppery in the swatches, which I'll show you, but it's not as coppery as my other copper polishes. So it's kind of I think of it as an amalgam between copper and gold, kind of in between there. But anyway, so let me move along to show you MXM041. Now, a lot of people were talking about a little bit how disjointed these plates were, and I do agree that they have a lot of different themes on here. We've got an owl, we've got a rabbit, we've got I guess that's a Gerber daisy in some geometric themes, again with the geometrics. A nice plaid, but that does cover up a lot of the base polish. I'm going to show you that on a swatch later. And we've got some roses in here, but also some fall leaves in here. So this is a bigger tile, but with some really fun options. We've got lines and shapes here. We've got a line of knitting, a butterfly, a squirrel with some mushrooms, some more mushrooms, and then some wheat with some maybe thistle? I don't know. Anyway, but here's a cute little deer and a cute little cat. And then here's a very abstract sort of geometric take on fall foliage. And we've got a houndstooth print right there, which I haven't compared it to the August plate. But speaking of the August plate, I thought we had a houndstooth already just recently, but I could be wrong. Anyway, so those are fun. And here is my favorite plate of the set, if I could pick it up. We've got, various knitted things. So the knitting theme is spot on, of course. And we've got some different knitted, or is this crochet maybe? I don't know. Anyway, but we've got some different woven themes here. That's just what I'll call it. Fabric craft themes. And these allow you to do a great number of options. This particular manicure was done with these, and I wanted it to look kind of like a fancy tweed. I don't know if I got there or not. I want to tell you that I started with a base of a teal, kind of a glitter base, so every now and then you can see it kind of shine through, but I think it affects the character of the manicure more than it does the finished product, like by looks. But, and then I've got, I went down with this stamp first to do the sort of the body of the print, and that's in gray. And then I did some dry brushing of like a silver, brushed silver color on top. And then over all of it, I did a deep navy, this one. So just to keep, you know, give you some ideas, that is a really versatile kind of manicure that you can do with these. Like this on its own is a, you know, worthy plate. But anyway, so we've got a long scarf that we can separate through multiple nails, which I have done on these nails. Apologies, I'm starting another flare-up with my autoimmune issues, and that's no fun. We've got some pumpkin and leaf theme over here with some giant balls of yarn. I still don't know what this guy is. I can't tell. I am so sorry. I just don't know. Anyway, so, and then there's some marshmallows the size of charcoal briquets in that mug. I guess those are full-size marshmallow people. I like tiny marshmallows in my hot chocolate. We've got some pie, just in time for Thanksgiving. You could use this plate, this image, to have fun there. We've got a great fireplace image. The only fireplace image that Maniology released before this was on one of their Christmas plates, well, that I know of. And it was such a giant fireplace image, like this big, that it's really not practical for most people's fingernails. So boom, problem solved. We've got Read Me, we've got Books and Coffee, we've got some fall leaves here, some filled in, some that would allow you to paint them in, and I have a manicure where I did that too. I'll show you. We've got some abstract sort of images here that sort of give you the feeling of a wind blowing autumn across your nails. And then we've got some more squash over here, sunflowers, some yarn, and I think, you know, of course there's the open book. So I think that's about it for that plate. But anyway, so I want to show you, as I talk away from the mic, I want to show you, this is the mani where I did that fall leaf image. And then this is the plaid. See how much the plaid covers up the bottom print, the bottom polish? So keep that in mind. And I like this one, but I didn't like it enough to put it on my nails. So I just popped it onto one of my coasters. Anyway, so this one I did with, you know, that individual yarn pattern right here. I did a bunch of reverse stamps of those, and I went back and forth so that the texture was different in each one. And I kind of like that idea. So that's that manicure. And then, of course, just a gradient on my thumb because I love gradients. I think this one is the one I prefer. Which one do you guys like? If you like either, just let me know. I'm interested. So we've got some more ideas from the plate that I have on various nail swatch sticks. So let me get these out of the way. And let me show you, we have Maniology's Cozy for this month. It's a new intro. You can see I swatched that lid, but I also used it in a swatch over light and dark, of course. And this is that. So yeah, there's a definite copper feel to it. Really nice. All right, so there's that one. Now, I brought in the August 2020 Mani by Me box polish. We have Rind here. Some people were wondering how close we were between these colors. You can see there is a visible difference in shade. And just directly comparing on the same base, I did two swatches. Here's the Rind. Come on. Oh, it's still, it wants to focus on the polishes. So there's the Rind color, and right next to it, there's Crisp. I'm really frustrated with it not focusing for me. Anyway, so you can see there's definitely a difference there, guys. I'm happy to own both polishes, definitely. So those are that. Now let me show you the rest of my little ideas. We've got just an idea with the pattern where I put one of them as a red heart. This is a little bit messy. I think it needed some, like, maybe less dry brushing of the gold underneath. But it is pretty cute. Like, this is an idea for Valentine's Day. You could use this texture and just put that little heart right there, because that's kind of the pattern of the weave anyway. So here we've got just an idea of doing a gradient within the weave. Come on, guy. I swear. I gotta get these out of frame. It's so frustrating. Anyway, so there is that. And I like the way that the gradient turned out a lot. And that's just over a nude base. All right. One of my favorite ways that this turned out was the squash I showed you guys with the maple leaf theme. I did some double stamping here, some orange and then brown. And it's really hard sometimes, especially if you're a little bit older and your close vision is going. But it is kind of hard to match up double stamping so that it is just offset enough so that it shows both colors. And I have that challenge, but so I'm really satisfied with my work on that one, because it turned out just right, in my opinion. What do you guys think? Two more, and that's it for the little swatch sticks, and then I'll show you how the plate's swatched right out of the box. So we've got the little fawn on a Mani, where this is actually a graceful polish that I reviewed a few days ago. It's really neat. It's part of her Autumn Pruglies collection. Anyway, last one. If you were wondering how that image turned out that I said was geometric, kinda, with the circle behind the flower and the dots all over, that is that one. But bravo! Thank you for focusing, machine, camera, whatever you are. So there are those things, and I told you already kind of about the polish. This is, I mean, my hands are always a lot of trouble, but I did do a treatment with gloves with this polish, with this body cream, and I do like the way that it affected my my skin. The skin that I have that's cracking is really, really sensitive, and not a lot works on it, so I'm a big fan of the lotion they included in the box. Now here's the first box. We've got this houndstooth and the plaid and that pattern that I showed you just a minute ago. We've got the animals in the wreaths. We've got the larger image with both rose image and these fall kind of oak leaves. We've got a cat with the very prominent whiskers. We've got some of that fawn. Got these lines that are made up of lines. And there's that squirrel again, the butterfly, and the mushrooms. Now here's another of the geometric images. And this one too. I think that is meant to be a sunflower down there. Maybe they're all sunflowers. I don't know. And then here's how that... I think this would look really cool, like in a black and white, over maybe a, I don't know, a soft orange or a light green, or this, maybe even this green. Just do it in a black and white, because that would be kind of mod. Alright, so there are the other line images from this plate. And believe it or not, that's it on that plate. Now, a little bit more going on MXM 042. We've got these various stamps for layering or for using individually, whatever you want to do. I think I showed with this guy and the various ideas that I have to alter it. You know, you could do it with the lighter gray. You could do it with a gradient underneath if you wanted for this filled in portion of the Mani. We've got the fireplace and the mystery stamp, which I can't, guys, I'm so sorry, I can't figure that one out. It's a hand grasping something, but I don't know what it's holding. Maybe coffee mugs? Alrighty, so read more. I don't think I recognized that was where that, there's an R missing, just a little bit of the R. I don't think I realized I did that. We've got the scarf. We've got books and coffee and the coffee pot in the book. And look at how much detail is on these images. And those fine lines up there, they stamp just fine, just very well. All right, so there is our Mani by Me box for this month. I hope you enjoyed seeing everything that I had to do with it. I had a lot of ideas. I still have a lot of ideas. I had so much fun playing with this box. So I hope I have helped you decide whether or not to grab this month's box. I will see you guys soon. Don't forget to like the video if you enjoyed it. Comment below. I respond to everybody's comments, and please join us and subscribe. It really makes a difference. Thank you so much, and I will see you guys just in a bit. Bye.